Alright, and we are back to another game. This one's called FearBonding. I actually played the demo, but I didn't know the full game was already out, so we're gonna skip the demo and go straight into the full game. Of course, obviously. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Hinata's apartment. I grind my teeth as I listlessly stab my spoon into a bowl of yogurt, oats, and dried fruit. Another day, another meager human dish. My body craves some real food. I take a bite while my eyes wander into the TV of my small apartment. A shock escapes my lip as I watch a man scream for his life on the screen. If this was a real murder scene, his fear would have been overwhelming my senses. Sweet, vicious, and potent enough to send me headlong into an electrifying high. I feel shivers down my spine just imagining it. Oops, I'm already drooling. Not good. I wipe my face with the tissue and sigh. This must be how humans feel when they watch food commercials. My craving for fear intensifies again. Thankfully, it's time to head to work anyway. Hopefully we get to transport some terrified patients in the ambulance today. I hum and playfully spin my key ring around my finger as I leave. Doesn't take long before we get a call. Just 20 minutes after my shift began, I'm already heading into a scene with two coworkers. The youngest of us, 3, is driving, while I write down the case info on a paper form. Japan is really the land of forms, isn't it? Would be great if they at least gave us a laptop or a tablet to type all the info in. I focus on the case at hand and go over what I know. A man called us because his girlfriend got hurt apparently. She cut her own throat with a kitchen knife, but because he intervened, it isn't deep enough. He's still worried and wants us to come. Even more so because she also fell on her head during their fight. Bullshit. When they ask why she cut herself, he mumbles something about her threatening him, but cut the call short when she started to yell. Strange. She threatened him? Why? What would make her so desperate? Maybe he tried to break up with her and she lost it? How did she fall on her head though? What if it was nah? No use in guessing what happened. I grin as I imagine the fear at least one of them must be feeling. I can't wait to meet them. Knock knock. Excuse me, we're the ambulance you called? Mr. Arima? Kosuke Arima? Oh god, thank you for coming. Please come in. He's quite restless. Fear is also there, but this is with mathematic eyes. I see the fear taking shape around him. In his case, it's about to average size. The viscosity ink-like liquid is turning into multiple arms reaching outward, with a static noise-like pattern on them. Isn't this fear of abandonment? I suppress the urge to lick my lips. This guy is mainly worried about himself. I put on a neutral expression and followed the man into the apartment. His girlfriend is sitting on the couch, holding a towel to her neck. Oh, how wonderful. An intense fear has taken a hold of her. It's like a cocoon enveloping her. It's slowly turning around her, moving like black glue and splitting into multiple arms that hug her form. She feels suffocated, with nowhere to run. I bite my tongue, lest I smile like a maniac at the sweet scent her fear is spreading. I suddenly open my hand towards her and begin to suck the fear into my fingers. It tingles as it wanders through my veins into my beating heart. Ah, how sweet. As soon as I have enough to fill my stomach, I stop. If I give in right now, I'd be on a high and unable to do my job. I notice that Mr. Arima has stepped closer, bringing my senses back. She's still a bit out of it. You mentioned she hit her head? Yes, she fell when I tried to take the knife away. Can you confirm that, madam? She slowly nods, but her eyes remain unfocused. My coworkers opened up the folding chair. She can still move, so the wheelchair is a better option than the stretcher. Keep applying pressure on the wound, Miss Shirashi. We will help you to the ambulance. Can I come with you? Yes. Miss Shirashi grabs my hand. Is there something you want to say, madam? She slowly shakes her head. I guess I'll keep seeing you afraid then, my honeycomb. I shake her wound to make sure it's clean, not too deep. Then we guide her into the wheelchair. Mr. Arima, could you please bring some of her belongings with you to the ambulance? Like her health insurance card? Yes, with anything else that could be helpful. On the way to the ambulance, I keep asking her questions to gauge her current state. Her unfocused stare and slow answers make my coworkers worry. At least she was able to confirm her full name, Yukiko Shirashi, as well as her date of birth. As we drive, I fill out the form with her personal info. Miss Shirashi is still in daze, so I fill the rest with Mr. Arma's help. Then I start shaking with nearby hospitals for any open beds. After several minutes, we finally get a positive answer and make our way there. Mr. Arma is fully focused on his girlfriend, whose eyes stare fixedly at the ceiling. She won't even let him hold her hand when he tries to gently clasp it. You two make me even more curious about what happened. Their fears start to overlap slightly, pushing and merging and separating again. How did it come to this? How did they create this wonderful fear? The car slows down as we near the hospital, but I don't want them to leave. The tasty parasites they created, what a shame. Back to Inara's apartment. After a long day at work, I'm back home. For the rest of the day, even now, I still think about that couple. Damn, I want to eat their fear again. It's been so long while I since I've eaten something so delicious. There was so much fear that I could even feel my stomach for once. If I was around then more, especially the man, could I get to eat more often? I can't help but grin as I imagine feasting on their fear he causes. We trafficked his girlfriend to the hospital without trouble. I imagine that she'll be staying there for now. Should I visit her? It could be a bit too suspicious. There are privacy laws to contend with after all. I don't mind taking a little risk for such fear. Maybe instead of visiting her directly, I could act like I'm visiting someone else. A made-up relative, and just happen to mistake the room for theirs. If her boyfriend visits her while I'm there too. That will be just perfect. I surveyed my apartment to distract myself from my temptations and catch sight of my e-guitar. I should get to practice for the upcoming jazz festival. Or maybe there's a better distraction. Alright. The manga. An old Burma classic horror mangaka, Junshiriko Ito, called Tomomi. Tommy. Such a good manga too. Like Junjito's artwork is pretty good. I read his works from time to time. I wonder if there are still things that truly frighten him after drawing horror manga for so long. I bet he doesn't. What's in the laundry basket, man? I should do some laundry, actually, into the washing machine with you. I found a note when I checked the pockets. Isn't this from the guy I slept with once? I hope he's not still waiting. That made it clear I wasn't looking for anything serious at the time. Interesting. We sleep with people. Time to practice. The e-guitar, as I play, I zone out, only focusing again whenever I notice a mistake I have to correct. I like the feeling of drowning out the world as I focus on the music. Being on stage isn't a bad feeling either. Oh, being on stage. Fuck. I like looking down on people as they look up at me in adoration. It's just the right distance. They can't ask for more than me playing well for them. Shallow relationships are easier to handle. I had my fair share of mishaps. From misreading the mood in a social group, all because I was too caught up in someone's fear. Standing out as strange makes it hard to get close to those who are scared. Exactly the opposite of what I want. Ugh, who could it be? I want to see you. I miss you, my dear Hanara. You want to touch those talented hands. Play for me, Hinata. I know you're playing for me. God, what a disgusting pig. It must be the same lunatic from before. Already blocked various numbers he used and discussed the issue with my bandmates. He's using a lot of burner phones, so it's hard to locate him for the police. I started to get these messages right after one of our performances, and they mention my hands and guitar a lot, so I suspect it's an unhinged fan. I hope someone takes care of this trash one day. Man, now I don't want to practice anymore. I put my guitar, turn off my phone, and set separate alarm clock to wake me up tomorrow. Got crazy stalker. Really ended up here on my day off. I could hardly believe myself. But the beer tasted so good. I even went as far as posing as her friend to ask for her room number at the hospital counter. Ah, fuck it. I'm already here, so let's try to meet them. As I get closer to the room, I slowly slow my pace. Now, what should I say exactly once I'm in the room with her? Just when I try to think of how I can salvage my improvised plan, I hear a woman screaming. Just leave me alone. I don't know how I will voice this. Just leave me alone. Then I hear familiar voice replying, "Babe, please, hear me out at least." That's Kosuke Arima. He must be talking to Miss Shirashi. I push the sliding door slightly ajar so I can listen to the conversation better. No, my mind hasn't changed. Let's break up. My eyes widen as they fall silent, so when we visited them, she didn't threaten him because he wanted to break up. Instead, perhaps he wouldn't accept her wish to break up. Kosuke. I beg you, please don't do this to me. I can hear him whimpering. I can't do this to you? What about what you did to me? All these weird presents of yours? Do you know how suffocating it is to be your partner? Get out, or I'll call the hospital staff. But, not but. You're insufferable. You're always arguing from your own point of view, your own goddamn needs and insecurities. But you never considered how I feel. Do you even know how long it's been since I met up with friends or family because of you? But I did so much for you. See, this is what I mean. You don't even get what you're doing. God, I pity your future partner. Now go! I hear footsteps approaching and move away just before Mr. Arma leaves the room, closing the door behind him. He looks embarrassed, angry, and scared. I grab onto him before I can even register my actions. His fear of abandonment looks even more spiky than before. This doesn't taste bad. He turns around to regard me with surprise, then puzzlement. But soon both give away my recognition. Oh, the paramedic from before. Could you let go? I really need to go. Wait, come on. I can't just leave someone who went through such a brutal breakup alone. He grinds his teeth and looks away. So you heard everything. Aren't you here because of your job? Or I don't know, to visit someone? My visit is over already, and I see you haven't slept well, baby. You haven't even eaten as much since we last met. I did not ask for your medical advice. Then think of this way. Sometimes it's good to bend to a stranger, a neutral third party. Aren't you just going to get annoying and live in the end? He looks like a kicked puppy, but underneath that sweet expression, he has such ability to terrify people. Man, do I want to tame him for myself? Nah, I'm a good listener, and the drinks are on me. He sighs. Maybe it's better to not be alone right now. He gives me a sad smile and nods. Now that I can take a good look at his face, he's actually pretty handsome. Even better, he follows me dutifully as we leave the hospital. What a great first step in acquiring my new hunting dog. We enter an Asakaya restaurant that offers grilled yakitori chicken, skewers, and other foods that go well with alcohol. It's a bit rowdy, but to me it's a comfy place. Other regulars come here too, like university students and men in suits who come here right after work or classes. The staff greets us as we enter the smoky smell from the girls, full our noses. A waiter leads us to the table in the corner, and we take our seats. As I open the menu, I notice Mr. Artemis isn't even glancing at it. He is lost in a bag, broken stare. That must be why it's so easy to convince him to follow me. What do you want? Just beer. Drinking on an empty stomach should make him tipsier faster. I hope he's a talkative drunk. I ordered a bowl of edamame for myself to snack on, and beer for us both. As soon as it arrives, Mr. Arma grabs his glass. He downs a big gulp of his drink at the moment. We say cheers. He sighs in relief, looking a little refreshed. That hit the spot. Right? Nothing better than some beer after a hard day. After drinking some more, he finally seems ready to talk. By the way, is it okay if we speak casually with each other? It might make it easier for you to vent. I guess. Well, look at that. He's already a little tipsy. You can call me Hinata. Is it alright if I call you Kosuke? Yeah. Kinda cute how he responds so eagerly and innocently. I chuckle and rest my chin on my hand. So Kosuke, I'm all ears. He sighs and pouts. Yukiko. She said that she felt suffocated by me. He rubs his eyes and groans. Doesn't this just mean I'm dedicated? We dated. Dated after all, isn't it normal to want to spend time together as a couple? Our jobs already take up so much of our time. So I nod along as I munch on the edamame. Oh boy, but she was terrified. Not that I'm complaining, of course. And not being able to meet her family and friends because of me? Was it really me? We all get busy with life as adults, so why do you think she blamed you? Maybe I did ask her a few times to prioritize us. And how often did you ask? Aren't you here to listen to my side? Right, go on then. At my urging, he lets it all out of his system. He didn't like it when others spent time with her. Mid-rant, he suddenly mentions how much he hated it 2 times she broke a promise. Then he slips into unfocused rambling for a while. In short time, he made her the center of his life and wanted her to do the same for him. Well, it sounds rough to date him. From this conversation alone, I couldn't have imagined that this behavior would push his ex so far that she would hurt herself. But after seeing their respective fears, it's pretty clear that he's not diving all the details of his actions. Was their social circle scared of him? How delicious would their fear be if she had asked him to hurt someone for her? Would he have done it? Why are you smiling when I'm in pain here? Oh, you're starting to slur. And you had it, what, 5 years already? Damn, time to go home. No! Why not? Aren't you tired? I just don't want to be alone. His fear of abandonment is rounder shaped than before. Maybe being drunk makes him less tense. But I still welcome his fear. I change seats to sit next to him. Huh? Look at me. I'm here with you, aren't I? Right. He looks deep into my eyes. When I inch closer to him, he gets embarrassed and looks away. I chuckle as I playfully wrap my arm around his neck. Getting embarrassed now? How cute. Look, it's just, you're kind of close. But you didn't want to be alone, right? He sighs as I pat his back and stand up. I'll walk you home, so you can have a bit more company, alright? He looks relieved and nods, following me to the counter where I pay our bill. Wait, I can pay for myself. Nah, don't worry. I thought your drinks were with me. Making feel embedded should make it easier to meet up again. As we leave the Asakaya, his eyes scan me up and down. Or you look at me so and testify. It's just the first time someone just kind of escorts me, I guess. Oh wait, I came out wrong. What I meant is, go on. He covers his flustered face with his hand. What I meant is, this was nice. You're welcome. I suppress the urge to corner him. I want to erase Miss Shirashi from his head, but I need to take it slow. I don't want him to run away. How long would I need to wait until I can take her place? Is a romantic relationship the way to tame him after all? What's the best way to get to your place from here? Oh, why? Relax, I'm just walking you to the station, or a taxi if that's what you prefer. He pouts and tries to explain how he'll get home. Like he's too drunk to make sense. I still remember clearly where his apartment is, so I call a taxi and get in with him. When the taxi sets off, he leans on my shoulder as his eyelids start to close, half defenseless. I pat his head, to which he responds by nuzzling even deeper into my neck. I can hear him whimpering, "Don't leave me." I'm conflicted. I feel like most humans have had my fair share of relationships. But being loving and caring to a suffocating degree just feels wrong to me. But on the other hand, I now have this potential hunting dog who's so scared to be left alone that even his own fear is enticing, let alone the fear he causes in others. How ironic. To survive, I need to eat fear, but because of it, I regularly get into dangerous situations like this one. This huge dog had better be worth it. I pinch his cheek, which makes him groan and slowly push my hand away. After a while, we are right in front of his apartment building. When I see him staggering into entrance, I sigh and lay him on my shoulder as we walk towards his apartment door. Kusuke's apartment. He gets his key out of after a few attempts, and once we're inside, set him down on his couch. When I turn to leave, he grabs my hand. Kusuke, I'd like to get home too. I still feel down. Can you hug me? I push my hair out of my face and reluctantly I smile at him as I open my arms. He immediately hugs me and he's now slowly dinking into my bag. His sweet tone from before was gone. Now it's deeper and threatening. Will you stay by my side? Will you be different from the others? I grind my teeth. Oh boy, he's strong. I might even be a little bit scared. I instinctively feel a rush whenever I notice fear. It takes a lot of willpower to suppress the urge to provoke him. Yeah, I will on some conditions. Conditions? Don't worry about it for now. He hugs me even tighter. Ugh, please, can you let go for a moment? It hurts. But you're gonna leave too, right? How about we exchange numbers then? He lets go and looks at me with joy. Really? As if I will ever let you go, you crazy possessive dog. He obediently gives his number and says mine, and smiles at me as I say goodbye. I should hope he remembers all of this. With the spring in my step, I leave the building and my phone vibrates almost immediately. My elation vanishes when I realize it's not from Kuska. Who is he? I whip my head around, search for them. Just where is this fucker? I quickly head to the well-lit street and call for a taxi as I walk pretending to still be on the phone until it arrives. I wish I was physically stronger than a human, then at least I wouldn't have to worry about trash like him. I nibble my fingernail in negation until I finally back home. Once I'm here, once I'm there, I immediately grab my e-guitar. I need to distract myself. Good, this is better. I feel calmer. Let's just sleep for today, while that lasts. We're gonna leave this part for here. I really hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I've been trying these different voices or whatever for characters on these type of games, just for the fun of it. What's I call it? Yeah. I will continue the next part soon. Thank you. Goodbye.